everyone, and welcome to your reading welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble with your readings for the week of September the 17th through September the 23rd, and we are going to say goodbye to Virgo and hello to Libra. I just want to keep you or to inform you that my mother transitioned this past week on September the 13th, and in her sleep. So she's at peace, and I've been in solitude and meditation for the last couple of days, but I really want to give these readings in her honor. So I'm sorry, I must move on. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And without further ado, in honor of my mum, Mary Trimble, I'm sorry. I'm going to continue with these readings, and I've meditated a long time, and I know that she's with me and she's giving me strength and courage. So okay, here we go. Let's focus. So I start, those of you who haven't been here before, welcome. I'm so sorry that I'm like an emotional wreck. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you. I hope that you like these readings, and I hope that you'll return. And those of you returning, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support and consistently commenting and liking and all that good stuff. Thank you. So this week we have kind of a lot going on, and on the 18th we have Mars square to Pluto, Uranus. So yeah, excuse any mistakes, I'm a little fuzzy this week. So Mars square to Uranus. This could be, Mars is the planet of action. It can be it's known also as the planet of war, so we can be irritated sometimes. Mars can give us the we can I'm sorry, my dog. Hey Sparky. He's really helped me through this difficult situation. Come say hello to everyone. I'm sorry. Say hello. Look, there you go. Hi, he's my love. Mwah. I've been in solitude with Sparky, so I haven't been totally in solitude. Mwah. I love you, darling. Go back down. Now you've said hello to everyone. I know, I love you. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so Mars can have us kind of reacting and sometimes saying things without thinking, and quick to anger, but it also can give us the inspiration to get up and go and do things. And Uranus is the planet of sudden happenings, right? So we could have some surprises, coming up this week. When it's square, it's such a challenging aspect, but what that means is there's kind of lessons to learn. I always think that squares aren't really negative aspects. They kind of shake us up, right? And they kind of get us. Life would be boring without some kind of I don't want to say conflict, but maybe conflict, yes, without some kind of controversy or something that's going to get us up and look at things in a different way, or react differently, or learn from. So now, on the 20th, Sun is conjunct Mercury, and that is, that means it's right next to it, right? So it's illuminating. They're illuminating each other in a way. So the Sun is shining on Mercury, and Mercury is the planet of thought, of intellect, of communication. So I always think that this is a lovely time for communication. It's a good time for writing. It's a good time for publishing. It's a good time to go out connect with people, and also to contemplate and get really amazing ideas. And then on the 21st, Mercury moves into Libra. Libra, of course, is the scales, it's balance, it's seeing things from every perspective. And I feel that Mercury is, as I said before, the planet of communications. Maybe it can kind of, Mercury can have us thinking in a 180 degree. We can think of all kinds of possibilities. And then on the 22nd, the sun moves into Libra. Happy birthday, Libra. And so the 23rd, Mercury trines Mars. Now, where it was, it's a really, Mercury can give us these brilliant ideas, and it's in a really beautiful relationship with Mars. So then Mars can actually, have us carrying out those ideas, get us in action to work on those ideas. So look, I'm making it very short and sweet. I just kind of did that on the spur of the moment. I didn't take any notes, so except just to what the aspects were. And so without further ado, let's go to your card, shall we? Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble with your readings. Really, they're supposed to be from the 17th to the 23rd. I'm really sorry these last 9 readings are late. I may not get to all 9. I'm doing the best that I can. That's all I can say. I had some technical issues uploading to, it was on a loop. I couldn't upload the videos to YouTube. I had to go through all these this other process to do it. So hopefully we'll get that all sorted, and I'm going to do these readings for as long as I can. And I just want you to know, just because I am in mourning and I'm mourning my mother's passing. Just because I'm mourning my mother's passing does not mean that I am 100% here. I want to be here. I am here. And I am completely connected to my spirit guides. So I want you to know that before I start. So thank you for liking these videos, sharing them, commenting and subscribing. And remember that they are general readings. So without further ado, let's go to them. Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your reading for whenever you see this till September the 23rd. This is in honor of my mom, who passed away on September the 13th, and may she rest in peace. And the next card, the first card out for you guys, is the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is about taking a moment and really taking a look at how far you've come, what you have achieved. It's almost like taking stock. It's admiring what has come to fruition for you, what has worked out, like all this hard work that you've done, all the seeds that you've planted. It's about taking a moment saying, wow, I've done that. I've really, I've really worked hard, and it's starting to pay off. Now, it's also a time to look and see what hasn't paid off. How much effort have you put into something that didn't give you the rewards that the effort deserved? It's really time to take an honest look at that stuff. It's almost like balancing your books and taking a real honest look and releasing things that don't work. It's about releasing things. Now, you've got the Knight of Cups that coming in. So I feel that you're going to be very happy with the results of what you've got. I don't think you're going to have to really let go of much. This is about good news. This is about feeling good. It's about love coming in, right? This is about love, the love. And because it's the Pentacles, I feel that this is an internal love is what I'm getting. This is about really loving yourself. This is about patting yourself on the back and and understanding, oh, this is definitely about focusing on your love, loving yourself. It's about really acknowledging how hard you've worked, and it's about not focusing on what you haven't got or didn't do or couldn't do. It's about bringing the focus into what you have done, what you have accomplished, how wonderful you are, because you are. And it's also, look, it's also about intuition and psychic ability, Pisces, and you know you have it. And you've got the moon, which is the next card, and that's, I feel that things are going to, it's about seeing things in a different light, right? So this is about not berating yourself. It's about really feeling good about yourself. It's about focusing on what you have accomplished. It's about really seeing the love, really loving yourself, really seeing how wonderful you are. And you've got the 9 of Cups underneath. It's like celebrating that love. I'm getting that you really need to focus on how wonderful you are and really see what other people see, because you're not feeling it. We all go through that, but this is, if you're aware of it, you can really bring it into your psyche. It's about going inside. It's about saying how wonderful you are. It's not about criticizing yourself. Drop the criticism. Drop the self-criticism. It's very important at this time. I feel that you've been really criticizing yourself, and maybe not even aware of it half the time, but if you really look at it, you'll be shocked. This is saying, I feel that it's going to be illuminated for you. I feel that you're going to be able to see that wonderful side of yourself that sometimes is hard for us to see. And the next card is the 5 of Pentacles. This is you're looking at your cup half full. You're focusing on things that haven't worked, and I feel that it haven't worked with yourself. And it's almost like you want to say that, you want to berate yourself and say you've made mistakes and you've taken the wrong path. And, look, we don't learn anything without mistakes. There are reaping days and learning days. And how can we become wise? Wise and wonderful is what comes to me. Without making those mistakes, it's really important not to... Look, it's important to acknowledge mistakes, absolutely, so that you can learn from them. But it's really important not to criticize yourself for them. It's important to kind of look at them from a detached perspective and see, oh wow, look, that didn't work out. It's like saying that didn't work out, so maybe I can focus on this. And it's like releasing it really fast, because the 5 of Pentacles is focusing on what hasn't worked out and feeling deprived. So look, abundance comes in many forms. It's about focusing on the little things in life that are just magical, that you can feel. Look, I remember one guy saying, we're all real estate moguls. That's what I wanted to say. This one guy said, we're all real estate moguls. And I thought, what's he talking about? All those public buildings, all those city buildings, City Hall, all the courts, all those other buildings that the city owns. Guess what? We own those because our taxpayers' money goes into that. That's what we own those buildings. And that's what he's saying. He's saying, look at things in a different light, right? Because then you start to feel you can't come from deprivation to abundance. You have to slowly bring yourself out of it and just look at things from a different perspective. See things in a different light, in the moonlight. Look, clarifying, the 5 of Pentacles is the 5 of Cups. You are definitely feeling, you're focusing on things that haven't worked out, things that, you're not focusing on what you have. You are being asked to come into the moment and start, look, I'm grateful for this cup of coffee. Little tiny things. Start start saying, I am grateful. When you say, I am grateful, I am is so powerful. If you say, I am depressed, don't say, oh, I'm so upset. I am grateful. I'm grateful for the little things. You start with the little things, they become bigger and bigger and bigger. And then you start feeling it. And when you start, because thoughts are electric and feelings are magnetic. So you want to be in, as Esther Hicks always says, reach for a better feeling thought. And look, you've got the Page of Wands right next to the Five of Cups. So the Page of Wands, look, it's got his back to the Five of Cups, right? He's looking in a different direction because good news is coming. This is about, look, he's very rich looking, he's opulent, he's got, he's obviously got it going on, as they say. And this is look, pages also, look, they're bringers of news. So you're going to get good news, but if you've got your back and you're focused on what you haven't got, you're not going to see. Look, when you start to see when you start to think about opportunities, you start to see them. I don't know if some of you know, but I'm also a hypnotist. And so I hypnotize people and I say, you start to see all the blessings and all the opportunities. And they do, miraculously, they start to see them. Right? It's brilliant when, it happened to me. Like, I couldn't see any opportunities. Then all of a sudden one day I can see all the opportunities. And there's so many. I was like, wow, these have been here all the time and I just never saw them. And that's what this is like. And the page also is about, you're ready to move on to the next phase of your life, Pisces. See the blessings in everything. Start, really, come from a place of confidence. Build your own confidence. Go within, that light within. There's no love like it. And when you can, kindle that light within you, you will shine bright and you will feel confident and you'll feel loved and you won't need the outside validation as much. Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media and comment. I love comments. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all and I'll see you next week, hopefully.